Alright, boys, how we doing, alright? Yep, you got it. We're back in Wales, as if you hadn't seen enough of the place. This is one of two offerings this week I give to you in a busy period where I'm still very much editing episode 4 and 5. And I will simply be attempting today a perfect score in Wales. What better way to say thank you to this glorious country for its contributions to adventure than to dedicate a perfect score here today to it. It's going to be tricky. It's not the biggest country in the world, obviously, but it's very hilly, very remote in parts, and the place names are quite hard to pronounce. So here we go. How will I fare in Wales, the rugged homeland of 3 million passionate people, the homeland of my father? Let's do it. Whoa! All right, boys. Here we are in Wales. Oh, my word, we are in the mountains. My goodness. Okay, well, I would say this is bad because it's so remote, but I think this is so breathtaking a place that this is probably quite touristy and quite easy to find, maybe. This is a youth hostel here. You can imagine all the people who have trudged up this road, soaking wet, just desperate to get in that youth hostel. But I would have thought that this is, well, it's definitely Snowdonia. There's nowhere as dramatic as Snowdonia in Wales, and this fits the bill. So, yeah, we just need to, look at these signs, don't we, I think. Car park full. Doesn't look it. Right, what's this? Come on now, this could be our ticket. It's this youth hostel that holds the key. As soon as we find out. Penny Pass. Penny Pass. It's got to be, I don't know it, basically, but it's got to be in Snowdonia, hasn't it? What's this here? Little sign. I'm sure it just says Penny Pass, doesn't it? Why have we zoomed past that? Right, okay. So Penny Pass, this is obviously a place. Do I go in the map? Or do I keep going down the road, wait for a sign? But this is one of the most rugged valleys, by the looks of it, in North Wales. What do I do? I'm going to have a look in the map for Penny Pass Youth Hostel. I'm gambling. Let's get in there. I would have thought that we would be somewhere up here, okay? This neck of the woods. Maybe not even far from Snowdon. Where's Snowdon? It's around here somewhere. Where's Snowdon? It's up here, isn't it? Anyway, I think we're up here somewhere. So, Penny Pass. Can I even find that? We're looking at anywhere around here, really. But am I going to see it on the map? That's the question. Oh, I think I've got to keep going. Hasn't jumped out of me, so it's making me doubt it. I know we're not far from Snowdon, though. Okay. It's obviously a mountain pass we've come over. Now we're heading down the valley. We're heading west. Okay. It's got to be over to the west side then. How about over here somewhere? The valley is heading out towards the west, towards the sea. So I'm thinking, Penny Pass, I've got it. I don't believe it. I've chanced upon it. It had to be this sort of neck of the woods. Okay, that is amazing. Right then, where exactly were we? That was looking desperate, wasn't it? Here they are. Here are the hikers. Suited and booted. All the gear, no idea. Right. So. Now. We're this side. Is that part of the building? Yes, it is. So we've got to be about here. Now, let's not forget, we have to be very accurate. We have to be 15 meters accurate. This ain't no, lump it anywhere, that's fine. Okay, surely if we go there, we'll be okay. Oh my god, 11.2. See, 3 more meters and I would have been out. Well, not out of the game. I could still carry on. It's a free country, but... Oh, yes, we've got a junction. But it would have been game over for the perfect score. Okay. That first seemingly rough round has a glimmer of hope here because we've got a main road. Right. I'm going to head down here, basically. First, though, I'm going to go back, try and get the road name there. I don't think there was one. There's a cottage there. There is no road name. It's often the case, frustratingly, in Wales, because they're just so common, these sort of country roads. So, I don't know, they just don't label them as much, but we'll carry on down here, and we're heading southwest. I always have to think, don't I? Southwest. But yeah, it's looking beautiful in the summer, I have to say. Albeit slightly hard on my eyes because the idea of crossing through this sort of stuff in the summer in a straight line would have just been hellish, nightmarish if it wasn't already. Okay, what's this sign coming up? Is it anything I've heard of? Sea Zoo. Okay, we can only presume we're near the sea. Foel Farm Park and Plas Newed. Newed. Okay, I'm going to keep going. What have we got here? Newed, is that... That's not a county, is it? Let's have a look here. Plas Newed. I don't know what that is, I'm afraid to say. What have we got here? Red Squirrel Woodland. Interesting. There's plenty going on here. Let's have a look. It's just frustratingly blurry at the moment. That's our best bet. Okay. Plas Newid House and Gardens. National Trust sign. I'm afraid I don't know it, but we can see the sea there. So that's interesting. I'm going to have to keep going, I'm afraid, because I haven't heard of that tourist attraction. Keep going and hope for a place name. A town. And surely it won't be far away. But that will help us. The Plas Newid, we'll be able to see that on the map, and then go over to our road that we popped out on. What's this? Okay, it's more Plas Newid paraphernalia. Come on, give us some good signs. Right, what have we got here? Llandaniel Fab, Canolfan. Now, wait a minute. Canolfan Golf Complex. Oh no, complex obviously means Canolfan. That's a translation. You've got to be careful. Okay, and then we've got 2 place names here as well. Can we read them? Yes. Oh my god. Llanfairpwll. I've heard of that. That's up. North. Llanfairpwll. I'm sure I've heard of that, and I'm sure it's up here somewhere. Let's search for it. There's Llanfairfechan. Hopefully I'm not getting mixed up with that. Llanfairpwll. And then a lot of other letters on the end of it. So is this where we are? Yes, Llandaniel Fab. Brilliant. This is why I haven't heard of it, because I don't really know this area that well. Anglesey. It's an island. Big island. Okay. So then, we've just got to find for ourselves this elusive Plas Newid. Where is it? There's Anglesey Sea Zoo. We're in the right ballpark. It's not the holiday park. Llandaniel Fab is 1.5 miles. Surely we are up here somewhere then. That is to the north. Llandaniel Fab. So we must be down here. We've got to be. The National Trust. Plas Newid House and Gardens. So it's on the sea. Okay. So really, we were probably quite likely to have started there. Preliminary marker down. Let's go back. I'm enjoying this. This is good. Do we have a river there? If we can find the river, we've got it. We've all but got it. Is this a river? Yeah, I think so. It's not very big, is it? It's a stream, really, but there's water there. Where does the road bend after that? Well, it kind of lists lazily to the right. So, yeah, that does correlate. Where exactly did we start? Well, very close to the end, but we've still got to be careful here. Very much so. We're going to have to judge this between the river and the end. It's doable, but it's definitely tricky. I'm going to put a preliminary one down there. And then we've just got to judge back and forth. Yeah, I'd say we're a third of the way down, up to the river. So I'm fairly happy with that, really. I think even closer to there, and then I think I can safely go with that. 1.6. What do you know? That's a nice one. Right, moving on then, and we buy a farm. The dreaded farm. Now not so dreaded, but these roads are a bit. I do dread them because although Wales isn't a big country, it's very sparsely populated, and you really can just be out in the mountains, very far from the main roads and the main towns. I mean, yeah, I mean, we were on a bend and by a farm, so that's good. That'll help us. All right, Shag, how you doing, boy? He's a grizzly fellow, isn't he? So, yeah, we're just hoping to pop out on a main road and or for us to find some signs of places that I've heard of. That's the thing, I probably won't have heard of them. And they are harder to remember because they're a completely different language. It's an amazing language, the Welsh language. Ancient. Very ancient Celtic language. Right, we can only keep soldiering on here, guys, and hope that we get to a good junctione. Might speed this up for you. Okay, no need to speed it up. We've got to this. But no. Oh, okay, there are some place names here. Burf and Barland, and that's a T-junction road, so it leads nowhere. So I went the right way, at least. Burfa and Barland. Okay, well, obviously I've never heard of those. We're going to have to pick a direction here at this swooping bend. I'll go downhill. You gotta go downhill. Aim for the river valleys where the roads are, the main roads. But this could take a while. But that's the nature of the Wales map. It's mountainous, and as I said earlier, it's remote at times. See you shortly. Okay, we have something here. It's Forestry Commission, the guys that I was hiding from back in March, and it's Burfa, so it's basically Burfa Forest, if you like. So there's forests around here to look for on the map, although you can't really see them. But I haven't heard of Burfa, unfortunately. Ah, look at this. This is what you want. This is most definitely what you want. Let's read this sign. This is why I went left. This is why I went downhill. Oh, come on. What is going on here? Okay, here we go. Please have heard of some of these. What the hell? Pristine, I've heard of. That's actually near England. I'm sure it is. Pristine. There it is. Okay. So we've got pristine. There's got to be only one of them. Oh yeah, and nil, just to back it up. Old Radnor. New Radnor is 5 miles. But we're looking for Barland. I mean, there's a big wood. Looking for Barfa and Barland, aren't we? Is what we're looking for. And it's got to be in Wales. It can't be in England, obviously. There's Bertha. It wasn't Barfa, it was Bertha. So here we go. Let's find the bend. I think that might be where we are now. Offersdyke Path. Huh. The longest trail in Wales, I believe. But, okay. That might be the bend that we popped out on. Bertha and Barland. See, this is tricky. This is tricky. At the moment, I'm presuming that that was the bend that we sort of ended down on. But I don't see how that's a T-junction up there. Do you know, it is, I think. No, it's not. It's not a T-junction. That's why I'm confused about that. Let's have a look around here. Yeah, we're at water. So we are there. No two ways about that. We've come up here. That's got to be where we were, isn't it? Yeah, because we didn't go through a town. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to go back to the start. We were by a farm, weren't we? This is where we were. We couldn't go any further that way. This is where it gets tricky, guys. Because I can't see. I can't see any farms. Usually there's a farm on there, like this guy, look. Buffton DR, that's the name of the guy. So I'm a bit worried. Is this the junction that we can see? Ah. So actually we might be there. But to confirm that, I'm going to have to go down here, back the way I came, and re-jog my memory of what we did. That is what I've got to do to just cement in any way our position. So it's quite bendy. It's heading south. Gets to a house here. It bends round to the right quite significantly. And it bends several times. It's too hard to remember it all the first time round. And then we got to that forestry bit, didn't we? I don't understand why it had a T-junction thing on there. This can't be a T-junction. Right. It's a big old road that we've come down, isn't it? This is why it's tricky. And here's the bend. Okay. But the problem is we haven't found the bend necessarily. I'm thinking it is. Yeah, Bertha is 1/4 of a mile north, so we've got to be there. We've got to be there. So we've come up there, all the way up. Barland Feeds. We could be up there. I just don't know. Or we could be there. Really tricky, that. I'm going to go there for now. I think I'm going to get this one wrong, guys, to be honest. Barland Feeds. I mean, yeah, you can see why that would be feeds. Look at all the land they've got. So I'm going to go for it. I'm going to say that we're on this bend here. It doesn't go any further, the road, does it? So really, I can go there. I can also look for this very quickly because I'm not going to spend too much more time on this. But if there's another road... Come on, this is the other thing about these roads. It's you can't even click on them. Yeah, I mean, that does correlate. So I'm going to go there. Wow, we've done it. Amazing. I guess that made sense in the end. Right, another similar round. Thierry Gross. Gross. Yeah, I can't do the Welsh thing. Which way? North or south? up or down. It's got to be down, guys. It's got to be downhill, always. So, another similar round, almost, potentially. But this is Wales for you. It's tricky to get a perfect score, and it's tricky to do it in a quick time. I probably underestimated this feat, actually, because I just thought, oh yeah, I know Wales. Yeah, I know it like the back of my hand. It's like my back garden. My dad's from there, so. But no, it's obviously a big place. And in fact, if you flattened it out, you know, so it was a flat piece of land, it'd probably be much bigger than the Netherlands, a country that's much easier to play on GeoGuessr. Right, we're at a junction here. Oh, God. Oh, God. The Taff Trail. Llan Ffrangeg. Well, the Taff is a river in the south of Wales, which eventually flows into Cardiff. So the Taff Trail, then, surely if we find the River Taff... Oh, yeah, well, I know Brecon. Okay, Aberhonddu, Brecon, Llan Ffrangeg. I think we can do this. I didn't know that the Taff went all the way up. The Taff will go up this valley here, and it will follow this road. So let's just check that this is still the Taff. Yeah, there it is, Taff Fawr, whatever Fawr means. So let's follow it up. So the Taff Trail, surely if we follow this up, are we still on the Taff? This is Pen y Fan, that's the biggest mountain in South Wales. I've climbed it. It's an absolute beast. Maybe the Taff has branched off another way here. Talibont on Usk, that is a different place. Well, there's Brecon. We're only 3 miles from Brecon, for God's sake. So, surely, and I'm opening my mind to the fact that we could be north of it. I don't know. But I'm looking for Llan Ffrangeg, or Llan Ffrangeg. There it is. Got it. So, I don't know what this Taff Trail is, because we're by the River Usk, but now we've got the task of actually finding this, because this is going to be tricky. Is there any village up here to speak of? The way we've just came. Llan Ffrangeg is that way. 1.5 miles. Aberhonddu and Brecon are 3. Both of them? I don't know. But right, Llan Ffrangeg is that way. Brecon the other. This is going to work the brain. This is definitely. I mean, look, it's a maze, and I'll be amazed if I can get it. So, Llan Ffrangeg that way. Right. Well, where's Aberhonddu? Is that down here? Would be nice to find Aberhonddu, to be honest. We've come down from the north. I'm a bit annoyed that I can't find Aberhonddu. That's bugging me a bit. But I think we're around here somewhere. What do? I think I go down here. I don't know why. I think I just do. And then I think we can find out where we are, because there's lots of little things along this road that I think we can pinpoint. These aren't easy, guys, these rounds, so stick with me. So, here's one of the things I was referring to. Cantref Adventure Farm. Just saw it. There. Cantref, right? Although I can't see Cantref Adventure Farm there. So that's what we've just come down. So we were standing just there, I presume. Was that? Yeah. Yeah, we must have. How far was it? Let's just check. Right, yeah, that is right. So we've pinpointed ourselves to here as we speak. We must have gone up here. Yeah, I remember doing that dog leg. I do remember that. So I think we were by a farm. Let's go back. I think we can do this now. Yeah, we're by a farmhouse, aren't we? Yeah, that was it. Tirry goes, and you can see the road bends round too to sort of bypass it, if you like. So yeah, that's it. We are here. Does the building match up? Yes, it does. And we are right in the middle of it. Right about there, really. Yeah. 6.7. Wonderful. Last round. Excellent stuff. And that is, oh yes, that's the kind of Boromir death wood that I encountered so much. Can you imagine if we were by a spot that I walked through on the mission across Wales? That would be bizarre. I don't think I'd notice it. So you guys are going to have to look out for that. Anyway, it's another thin, pesky road. Just about wide enough to fit a tricycle down. Big, tall hedgerows. I don't want to look at them. But this is in winter. This is in winter, so it's bringing back memories. And yeah, this might be another hard one. Again, what can I say? Right. Down the hill. Down to the river. Weak Bridge. That's a big river. That is a chunky river. It's very nice, and that's going to help us. It's a shame we haven't got the name of the river, really, because that would... I probably would have heard of it. Private Fishing Llandovery Angling Association. Llandovery. Where's that now? I've heard of that. Definitely heard of it. No canoeing, apparently. No canoeing. Llandovery. Let's find it. I think it's down here somewhere. Got it. Yeah, because it's not a million miles from my father's neck of the woods down here. And we've come up here on a day trip because it's lovely. It's the River Towy. But how are we supposed to find where we are? Is that it? Llandovery. We could be anywhere up here, guys. This is the problem. Do I just look at it geographically and try and find where we are? With this farm here, the Dogleg. Do I do that? I think that's doable. Let's see. I don't want to stray too far from Llandovery. But I am going to follow this river and look for a suitable spot to cross. That's not it. No, it needs to be east to west, doesn't it? So, what about... I can't find any. We could be south of Llandovery, of course. Could be on this. Could be on this river here, to be fair. Doesn't say which river it is, does it? But we're not by the A40. So I'm going to keep following down the Towy. The only thing is, I think the Towy is quite big down at that point. Bethlehem. Ha! Turns out Jesus was born in Wales. After all. Alright, boys! I died through sins, boys. Right. That is not a good method. Okay, we found Llandovery, but that is not a surefire method. So, I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to say... Oh, you're joking. Is this a main road? Ha! Okay, fair enough. I didn't see that. Okay, this is good. So, Llyn Brian. And then down here is Troed, and then the rest of the word. So, yeah, let's look for those. Surely we can do that. Surely we can do that. Come on. Llyn Brian. Now, isn't that a lake? Llyn means lake, doesn't it? I don't think we'll be down here. I think the river's too big down here. But who knows? This is the problem. River Towy. It's big in Carmarthen. It's bloody big. I've been to Carmarthen, and the river is big down there. So, yeah. Oh, I thought I had it then. These places could be tiny, guys. This is the problem. Llandovery. What do we do? What do we do here? There's a river, but that's the Usk Reservoir. Maybe that's what it's called, though, in Welsh. I am in danger here, aren't I, of kind of not getting anywhere. I am in danger of that. Llyn Brian. Well, is that it? No, because they're both Welsh, so it can't be. I wonder if we're up this one. It's kind of gambling all the time, isn't it? Okay. Right. What do we do? There's a lake. Ah, Llyn Brian. Wonderful. So the Towy just does flow out of it. Llyn Brian is that way. Okay, can we see the other place? This is really up in the hills, this is, isn't it? Really up in the hills. Well, Towy Bridge in. I did follow this up here, didn't I? But obviously not far enough. We're not there. I think we're on the Towy though, so I'm going to follow it. We're not there either. And we could be there. We definitely could be there. Is there a campsite there? Yes, there is. So we're here. Brilliant. So I'm going to put my marker down, head back over the river, because I can't quite remember how far we went. But this is a lovely place. I love this sort of place. There's a big sweeping bend to the left. I would say that that's there. But we're going to have to make sure. Don't want to scupper the perfect score now. Let's see what the road does. What bends does it do? Bends to the right. Huh. Okay, we need it to get to the end. That's quite long drawn out, isn't it? Huh. But we have to be... Ah, unless we're there. See, this is the thing. This is the thing you've got to be careful with. Let's go around this bend the other way. Bends a lot there. Keeps bending. Right. Wow. That's... I don't know whereabouts we are on that, on all of that. That's pretty bizarre. Let's carry on, because these little roads can be really tricky. We're following the river there. Yeah. I think we're now up here, because we're heading north. So, yeah, back to the start we go. There is no point crashing out here, guys. The river has started to leave us there, so we are, in fact, there. I'm just going to go the other way. It does correlate with the compass. River is still with us. And then we bend to the right. So we are there. 100%. Well, 98% anyway. And we're just before the bend. So I'm going to go there. I'm just going to turn around. See what we've done here. See, we've started to bend already. This is the problem. This is what I don't like. Because now I'm thinking, could we be there? No, I think we're there. Here goes nothing. I'm not sure. I'm only about 70% sure now. Here goes nothing. Oh my God, alive. 15 meters is the parameter, folks. We've just tucked in there by 50 centimeters, but we've got a perfect score in Wales. There it is. Nice and spread out. Beautiful areas. But it's hard work. I thought that I was doing an easy vid today because I'm so busy, but that was hard work. I think part of the problem is that I am actually quite rusty at playing Geoguessr. I know that sounds ridiculous, but especially at that sort of parameter, 15 meters accurate. If you haven't practiced, it's very tricky to walk straight back into because you know you doubt yourself a lot. But there you go. A perfect score in Wales, just about. I'll see you on Friday for the Sporkle quiz, and on Monday, all being well, episode 5 will be done and dusted from the mission across Wales, and you can find out just how pear-shaped things go in those pesky mountains. See you later, right? Mind how you go now.